Good evening, Celes crew. Fighting bugs during Ace Windfall. Ready for takeoff. Ah, it still shut up. Shoot. Don't worry, we fixed this. It's easy. All I have to do is do this. Click this like 3 times. And magically... Woo! Waiting for it. There it is. Magic. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy hashtag V_FGC. Open Lobby Monday. We're back at it again with another good one, with another Uni 2, and with a new Uni 2. A Noonie 2, if you will. It's much worse than Toonie. Much worse than Toonie. But, you know what isn't worse? Most characters. Because I think everyone got juiced. French Bread recently has been of the buffs are larger or better than nerfs train, for both good and for bad. Especially because some characters got, allegedly, don't know, this is the first time I've played it since the patch, actually. But I hear there's a lot of characters that, like, the rich get richer. And I was really excited about the stuff that Sugi got last week, but then I don't know how juiced he got compared to some other ones. But an interesting one is this being able to be projectile invuln does allow him to approach more, theoretically. So that could be really cool. Don't know how that's gonna work out, but that's like the biggest thing that I'm interested in, like checking out and seeing, is this good? We asked 4 Tsurugi players. They were all me, if they were good. So let's see, if I'm in here. Okay. It feels like, I don't know how it will work at every spacing. And also, like, I don't know, why are people throwing projectile? I guess... Okay. You can do things. One thing that I saw that they did was, okay, so you can't do that. Can you, like... Ooh! Okay. They did mention, like, you could, like... You're actionable after it comes out, like, before landing. I was like, I don't know what that means. That's a little spicy. I don't know if you could have done that before. Doing, this into Assault. As like a little special, because like normally it'd be like, oh, you do this, sure, you get over a projectile, but like, okay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna like just fall down with a button. Like at most you can be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and like that to like delay. But like now you can be like this and then jump over again. Okay, it's a little, there's things. There are things. Do a little oh, could you do? So that already inherently is a cross-up, but like, I don't know. You could do things. You could do things. There, you have more freedom of movement with this, which could be really interesting. Part of me really wants. Actually, I have a PlayStation 4 that currently is not updated. I could check. If I really wanted to, I could go and plug that in and just confirm whether or not you could do that. Because I feel like I would have done that before. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have. That seems like that seems like there's some. I see it. I see a little bit of the vision. Obviously, the big thing is this didn't get sped up at all, which has always been like, that's what I want for Tsurugi, is that I can hit that on reaction, but that might be too good. Obviously, you don't get projectile invuln when you start using other buttons. Actually, one thing I do want to check out is... Okay, so I don't know if that's like because he's high up enough, or if it's just like because I'm still in the recovery of that, if he's still just in projectile invuln the entire time. Probably not, actually. What is it? I imagine that's just because I was above it, but what is the... Mizumi... Before that, though. Game? No! Game! Just gotta know what's going on. We're starting! Wait, hold on! Ah! It's a black screen for me, by the way. There's a pause game here, but this is a black screen. Whoever is I'm playing against, I'm sorry. I gotta do that. I don't know if that's what that's gonna do. I hit Alt F4. It didn't do anything. I'm hitting Control Shift Escape. It's still open up Task Manager. I can't see anything. Is this the game or is it my screen? Can I see Steam? Oh, Hey, what's up, Wisteria? Monday, welcome on in. What if they didn't make first section fast, but gave it an extra EX version with 1 frame guard point? What would an EX version of, ooh. I think I might be okay with that. How would you do an EX version of just straight up BC? Would you be like double down BC? I know other characters have that. I guess it would just be like quarter circle or quarter circle back BC. That inherently makes it different because you do have to do like a motion input along with hitting the button, but that is an interesting idea, like a way that you can just be like, I have my shield up. I would it might be worth it. That might be like an actual like legitimate way to balance my whims with reality. Having the motion be there makes it a little bit harder to just jam out, but if I'm being honest, I guess not really. Like if it was quarter skull back BC, because that like goes into you blocking as well. I think that's a nice motion input. Quarter skull back BC plus, and I'm also partially saying this because it makes me think of Soul's Exert Soul's Grand Viper, right? Which that was something that I definitely over relied on because in Exert, Soul bad guys a move called Grand Viper, and what that does is you do 2-1-4 quarter circle back S, and he goes ass on the ground, lowest profile possible on the very first frame, which means you can disrespect some Oki with that. You can just go under projectiles. Like the fact that it's just go made it so I was so gimmicky, and I still am so gimmicky when I play Exerd. I'm a man who stands on 7 crutches, and they're all made of titanium or whatever a good crutch is. So like having like a motion version of this, or a motion version of this, right? That does thing could be cool. Could be cool. Also, really glad that this actually worked this time. I hope it was Mass that tried to match with me before. If so, cool. I can't believe that. Don't alt tab this game. Apparently it doesn't like that sometimes. Oh, I actually could have picked that up. That's insane. Oh, they made his 2B go further. Yeah, what's up, Dolly? Happy Monday, welcome on in. I'm gonna delay tech. I never think about delay teching. That crosses up. I never thought about crossing up. I don't know what Seth does, except for the vague things. Oh, dead. Yo, if I connected that 2A into 2B though? Wait, what? Oh, that doesn't have frame 1. I was expecting them to... Actually, if they didn't... What is this? I was like, oh, because that's actually a thing you're supposed to do with like Conan or anyone that's in the arrogance, or like if you're Surgi and people are just doing things in the air, you could just keep that up and just like be fine. It caught the guard point of the move too, but he was looking the other way. Good lord. Oh, congratulations, Ollie. Makoto Queen in Persona 5 X, correct? What is up, Nukiashi? Happy Monday, welcome on in. See if his force function started like 2 frames faster. Oh, shit. I didn't even think. It looked like it was a drop combo, but I forgot that the projectile persists. Oh yeah, that was a gold bait. Wait, what? Was I just like late on blocking that? What? Was that you have to block a cross up? Okay, I can do that. He's got a lot of grid though, so I gotta watch out for. Okay. Actually, don't. I always get Chain Shift and Moon from Melty Blood mixed up, so I actually don't know what the frame advantage on doing like nothing there is. Hey, cool. Nice. It was a Kiwi. Again, like I don't know what the there it is. Like the 2B buff is actually kind of I see like something I can do at least where like 2B can do I don't know how to block that. Am I doing it just slow? Give me that. I'm not. No, I should have just done. Tatsu Chesto fall. I just now noticed that. I had to take a second to parse that Kiwi. Wrong character. Yes, Queen's in Makoto Nijima came home. Nice. Now I can focus on saving for Akechi. Very nice. I was the game's been out in Japan for a while, right? I think we've talked about this before, I believe. I just don't remember the answer. Are you able to like look at what the next like when the banner is allegedly? Or Futama's, I guess in this case. What do you mean this isn't Akatsuki? I mean Akatsuki's in this game, Kiwi. But Tsurugi is not Akatsuki. Tsurugi is a giant shield. Akatsuki has nothing. He's just got his fists and his tatsus. He was an Ivy. Happy Monday, welcome on. I think I'm destined to be horribly confused in your streams. Not the only one. Most people, possibly myself included, usually are. So join the club. In this case, I'm not doing anything right now, actually. My hands are off the controller. As you can tell from the buttons down here, not doing anything. I don't know what I just did, by the way. Speaking of, I forgot that you could, like, do things. Turn that off. But right now we're playing Under Night in Birth 2, Celes, which that name in and of itself is confusing, right? But it's a fighting game, and right now we're watching Wisiri, Yuzu, and Mask Seth duking it out. Or at least confused fall. Hold on, I want to actually, while this is going on, I need to look up something. Am I just like bad? Or is it like, what am I doing wrong in Seth where he does like the teleport up and behind? Am I just really bad reaction time-wise? Feels like it shouldn't be that kind of a reaction time to be able to block cross up there, but maybe it is. Maybe I'm just old. The young chucks are real, and they're starting to happen to me a lot more frequently. That's a lie. They've always happened. I've never been able to react overheads. You know what I mean. I like making excuses for my poor play. Rapid Scent is J22. J44 is backdash. Dash moves 66C. BC 66BC. Start the rest of Veil off. Special move. Dual piercing. Dual 4X. So that's what he's doing. Seth will reface if done close enough that he leaps over the opponent. Can be canceling the follow-up. No, presumably, actually, yeah. This would just be because it's just doing a teleport into it. Presumably, yeah, there is no cross preference. You just he just falls down with an overhead attack, and you just gotta go from blocking this way to blocking this way. There's a Luca. Happy Monday, welcome on in. Feels like I'm running out the bit. Kiwi, as someone who also runs at their own bits a lot, you can either stop before, or stop before it gets old, before you run it out, or if you keep going, it wraps back around to being funny. Only you can decide for yourself which one of those you want to do. The only thing worse is stopping when it's bad, right? It's funny, it's not funny, it becomes funny again, and you gotta find where you want to stop, the first one or the last one. If you stop in the middle, that's where it gets bad, but if you hard commit, at the very least I can respect it. Here's a Moe, happy Monday, welcome in. That's actually a really good one. Just gaslight everyone around you into thinking it's a new bit. Like if you do it long enough, or if you somehow put a new spin on the XY fall, like you turn it into a just completely new bit. How would you do that? Like, if you want to be just really, not obtuse about it, but just, like, really on the nose about it, you could just be like, Ace, I got a new bit for you, and you just do the exact same thing. I really like that idea. That's what I was kind of talking. It's like, if you just keep going long enough, you either make a new bit or it wraps around being funny again. Being blatant can be pretty funny. What's up, Gabriel? Happy Monday, welcome in. This is a different game than we played last Monday. Good eye, Gabriel. This is Under Night In-Birth 2 Celes as opposed to Melted Blood Type Luna. Made by the same dev, distinctly different games. Committance to the bit fall. This game looks more 3D. You're probably looking at the backgrounds. I wouldn't be surprised if the backgrounds look more 3D. I'd never actually paid that much attention to the backgrounds, except for like the very first day I played fighting game, if I'm gonna be 100% honest. The sprites are both 2D pixel. Yes, the backgrounds are a lot more 3D in this game. After seeing the background pop up there, yeah, no, they're a lot more 2D. They remind me of, this might be a hot take, but just 2 frames, that's all it needs. Just 2 frames faster startup on that force function. That's still the only buff I ever want for him. What? I didn't do it fast enough. It whiffed over me, and I was like, I'm gonna punish the landing. And you can't punish the landing because they're actually still in stance on the landing, but... Ooh. It's kind of like your Blueprint stream. Wait, hold on, you're gonna have to explain that joke. Where if it keeps going along enough, it becomes good again. Ooh. Cool. Do I get a full combo off this? Yeah, I do. Nice. Go back! You can like do air actions there now, but you still can't do anything against that arc drive. I was like, I'm in the air, and it's just like there's a moment there where it's just like I can't, I just die because it's a grounded arc drive. I can't even like shield it. Whoops. Okay, it did come up in time, but it wasn't like. There we go. What do you mean that was OTG or? Oh no. Okay, I can see that the 2B buff is actually really nice. I saw that they buffed his 2B's hitbox, and I went into training mode to look, and I was like, I don't think they buffed it. They didn't buff the range of it. They buffed the vertical range of it, though. Oh. So it's really good for like catching people at the very top. You can like cancel the landing of that a little bit better now. Not as used to the timing of that, but ooh, that's kind of interesting that you can get into the Rekka stance from there. Oh, I switched to what color I am. I'm alive. No, I'm not. Oh, I was hoping. I'll burn the meter because I have 200 of it. What do you mean that going here? What do you mean that got that? Ooh, what's that under? It's a newer one, or at least one that I haven't seen used before as much. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be cheeky. Honestly, if I did EXTP there, actually, that might have caught it out. But I wanted to be, yeah, I wanted to immediately drop and do 2 through 6C. Nice. What's that? Morn, welcome on in. The Obama character? You talking about, Majin Obama? Does I haven't thought about Majin Obama in a while. Does Majin Obama play Tsurugi? The CS is BTP. Okay, yeah. Covers the option you were able to see if what was going on in there. I didn't know that. Got good taste, as usual. I said last time I remember about Majin Obama was I know he was a big proponent of multiple type Luna, which is valid. It's true. Insert any of your favorite Truth Nuke gifts right now. I'd like to believe in my heart of hearts that he's still repping it because Truth Nuke moments. I feel so wrong hearing me say that out loud. That's what I know for. That's what I know, at least. Perfect. As expected of the master. Wow, I'm trying to remember anything about Tsurugi. I feel like obviously I have the combo structure down, which is arguably usually the use part of learning a fighting game at a certain level, right? And my thing whenever I play Uni, I always have to learn how to open people up. Because I'm so used to relying on Striker using my command throw as the throw to open people up, but you're not really supposed to use your command throw with Tsurugi, and I always want to use that, but it's so much better to use your normal throw. It felt really good to be able to, like, I felt like I was doing correct things when I had Yuzu in the corner and I threw her like 4 times. And it's just like, you're not getting as much damage as you would like in a combo if you're able to like put someone against it. But like, it's there. Because then if you can start getting them with a normal throw, then they'll start like mashing, or they'll start trying to evade that, and that's when your strikes become more effective. Very, very basic, like, fighting game 101 material there that I have to relearn every single time I play. I'm used to being privileged with my command throws. Where's Adachi? Wrong game, Morn. You're thinking of BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Or Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Or just Persona 4 Arena, but that's outdated. This is the True Blue Classic, where all you have are the Under Night characters, and also a Melty Blood character, and also a Akatsuki Blitzcamp character. Jesus, that's so terrifying. Have you ever been watching Wisteria play? Is watching Wisteria block. Wisteria's really good at blocking. Like, that was actually, like, I want to go back and look at that interaction, because what it looked like was that, Seth ran an evil mix-up, Wisteria blocked it, and then the Seth just, like, back to him was like, okay, no, you got it. And that allowed Yuzu to basically just, like, walk out of the corner? Unless I'm blanking and, like, Yuzu was able to just, like, teleport out, it felt very much like Seth did a wicked little, like, mix-up, and then was just like, okay, you blocked it, I'm out. Watch out for the thing. Is it better to walk down here? What? What? Oh, I felt that. Because I was like, I saw the run, I was like, go for the throw, and hit with. So they're able to walk out of the corner now. Oh, not invul enough. That's some chunky damage, dude. I know everyone got juice damage-wise, but... Whoa! Doesn't get combo off it. See, like, it feels like that should have cross-up protection, and it feels like, unless Wisteria was, like, mashing or something, it feels like that should not have hit, but it did. So like a Slenderman page that said block my mix instead of collect my pages. Dude, you look mad. Morn, you just gave me like, this is like this isn't an idea for like a full game, because I don't think it works as a full game, but this is like the perfect like Twitter clip meme, or like a YouTube short meme. So anyone that cares about editing, you can steal this. But like, I'm just imagining like first person Slender walk up, collect the page, it says block my mix, the first person thing turns around and it's a just a POV shot of like Seth dive kicking you, and then it just cuts to it. Oh, is that real? Oh, it is actually real. I thought like you dreamed that up, for lack of a better word. When you first want to make a Lipasan Steve with Elf Illifi, you're gonna have to explain. I feel like I understand bits of the joke Wisteria, but I'm missing the Ellifi part. Lipasan is like the fish or something, right? And I assume it's really the Izumi. But I'm fully missing some context here. The only fighting game I play is Weenie Cut Shooters. Meat Pit versus Feet Pit. Is that? This is unlocking a memory in me a little bit because I feel like we talked about it before. Is that? What is the animal game? This is not, that does not narrow it down. Is that Neopets? There we go, that's it. So I'm almost certain you brought that up before. I'm trying to think if it was a Neopets thing. Ellifi is Izumi's fish name. Oh, what? So what? So then, what's the other part of the joke? It's Le Poisson, outside of just being the fish. Yu-Gi-Oh! Goaty on my stream. Question for Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, by the way. Like, I know Goaty. First off, I've looked this up. I've looked this up before because I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Players and I see them talking about Goaty and they type it out Goaty. And I know that what the joke is. I know how the English language works where, like, Goaty in like, there's the very famous thing of, like, English is such a messed up language. You can write fish, G-H-O-T-I, and it's like, oh, it's like this, but it looks like Goaty. But, like, do you pronounce it as Goaty or do you pronounce it fish when you write it out Goaty? It's pronounced fish. The Goaty is silent. Because I know that's another thing I learned, by the way, is that Goaty I think is a TCG original card, like archetype. It actually was here first, and then I don't know if it got translated to the OCG or if it was something else, but... Leposan Steve was a small meme that saw edits of including Dizzy's fish? I was not in Strive at the time of Dizzy's release, which I imagine is when that popped off hard. The only, like, fish meme I can think about outside of that is, like, just low quality renditions of a fish. Like, usually it's spinning. Or like the, oh god, what is it? I've seen this on the Twitter before, where it's the, don't cry, I am just a fish. Or whatever it is. Where it's like a song and it's like, they're not saying I am just a fish, but like, it sounds like they're saying it. Especially if you see the text in front of you. Where it's the phenomenon of, like, you can hear something, but if you see text in front of you, your brain will interpret the things you're hearing as the text in front of you, even if you kind of know it's not that. Must be a fan-made anime side-scroller, but then Flash died and took the game with it. Flash killed many things. By the way, I've not been paying attention to what Izumi's doing now, and I'm absolutely terrified. I saw people playing Izumi a lot at my locals on Friday, and, like, it looks terrifying. The way she's just, like, summoning water, it looked... Maybe it's gonna be different. Maybe, like, if I'm actually, like, paying attention and watching it, it's gonna feel different, right? But, like, just looking at it from, like, because I was looking at it, like, from an angle a little bit far away, it was blurry, the lights were dim, there's a fan going, there were noises around, but, like, through all this, it was dark, there was a baby crying. I'm trying to think of, like, what other random qualifiers you can, like, throw in there. But, like, I saw it, I was like, wow, this looks like a mess. All aboard from Crazy Man. It's an image of olive oil. Exactly like that, Warren. Exactly like that, where you hear one thing, but, like, if you put an image in front of it, the brain will interpret it as something else. Exactly like that. Let me avail of something, by the way. The Yomu fish gif. I need to look at this real quick. I've seen the Yomu. I've never seen the fish part, actually. Is that the original? Because I've seen edits of the Yomu clapping thing. No shot, the fish is the original. That's insane. That's insane knowledge. That's true. I like KOF. Like it looks interesting. Low key, I do own KOF 98. I think my thing with KOF though, it looks really cool, but it's always just been like, I know it's not a tag fighter, but it's like a game where you have to like learn 3 characters and like make a team around it. And it's like I'm a monogamous man. I can't even say the word. That's how monogamous I am. Like heaven forbid I have to learn a 2nd character, let alone a 3rd. I think the fish was late, that would explain it. But I see that version way more often. Me when I go to the fishmonger. Wait, does she have? Wait a minute. Does Izumi have Hyde's goofy little Rekka series that keeps advancing her upwards? Oh god. It's probably not exactly the same, but it looks visually similar right there, and that's terrifying. Because that's like one of the worst minigames that Hyde has, is like, I'm gonna do an advancing staircase Rekka above you. They play similar, like, combo riding wise. I think a lot of games will typically do that if they have multiple characters you have to deal with. I know, like, outside like very specific stuff, I think a lot of what's a good example? Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle I think also does something similar where it's a very simple combo routing. And it's just like every character has like different unique tools to help them neutral. So it's never that bad, but monogamous, yes? Is that a surprise? Did you think I was? What's the opposite of monogamous? I was not a polyglot. Ceres, are you monogamous or are you a polyglot? The joke, if you don't know, is a polyglot is the one related to languages, not the other one that I'm blanking on. Polyamorous, that's what it is. Ooh. Oh, I just missed my timing. I actually didn't know that was gonna work like that, so I'm glad it did. Ah! Like, I'm actually a little surprised that I was actually able to block with the shield. It should be a surprise because the shield should block that, but like I don't know, I just am so used to losing. goes so far away? Oh god! I didn't know he was doing a... Unless he was just jamming that right out of CS and it... Oh, my timing. Does he know? Oh, he knows. Some people still forget that it only does 2 instead of 3 hits, and I was really hoping, because I don't use block when you had this game, and I was hoping that maybe he forgot. Because it's been a non-zero amount of times that people will forget that it does only 2 instead of 3. Oh, whoa! What do you mean? What do you mean it didn't pick up, though? Oh, that was such an insane clip, and then it just didn't pick up. Aww. It's because I think the 660 is too slow to actually connect there. Actually did not think that throw was gonna kill. I guess yeah, the other thing is I can factor in 6C as a button. So they definitely have not been factoring that in as much. I thought I blocked it. Did you just like a back block it? Can I chicken block and like block in the air? It's really interesting. I think that beats a lot of options. Maybe it's too slow to be used in... What? Okay, that works. Dead. He's got the meter to go full. I don't know what to do if I have them block my 2C 5C. It feels like I can't do anything. I have to just like reverse beat into like 5A, I think, and then I just kind of have to like roll the dice on moving in, and then kind of like I have to do the RPS from there, which feels kind of bad because it feels like I'm not able to get as much a reward out of the RPS as I think that Seth can. Did you have 2 girlfriends by the end of Persona 5? Okay, that's a different no. Not at all comparable to Gabriel. That's because the game won't let you break up with one, first and foremost. That's not my fault, that's the game's fault. Diana is love interest. Yeah, don't worry about that. That's... Legally, the game said I was still a tie, but not the same. So sure, you guys have been watching Yuzumi, right? What is she doing? I know it's all about like the bubble. Oh, she's got like onion ring too? Low-key, I might be terrified of this character. It's got the, because I saw like a post that was like, this is like the perfect character that everyone loves. It's got the fish, it's got the cute girl, it's got like the plus unblock dolphin move, like Mei and Strive, and I was like, this is the worst character, what are you talking about? So she can put the bubble out, and it kind of looks like Dizzy bubble a little bit, but actually it looks more like Dizzy Fish. Or a combination of both, because it looks like they blocked the bubble? Like the bubble has a little bit of a hitbox that like does a 1-2, kind of. Scroll down here, go to Izumi, on the Mizumi. Just realized that that's a joke. Force function, come here, Elfie. Elfie? Elfie. Elfie joins the battle by transforming from Izumi's scarf. She has a scarf? Oh, she does. It's like a around the shoulder scarf, not an actual cool scarf, but I'll take it. Also serves as an invincible attack, though it's slow as a reversal and it lacks throw and vuln. While Elfie is active, this move cannot be good. It does have damage. Okay, so it does like hit. How fast is it? 15 frame startup, 1 to 16 seconds one. Izumi rides an Elfie who charges forward. This move does no damage on its own, but covers a lot of distance quickly, so it's just a command dash kind of deal. And then she can do the command dash into other buttons, which is splash, somersault, attack. You can also do it in the air. Oh, it's unblockable. Veil off, etc. So we got her 236 series. Looks like Elfelt's, not Elf, it looks like Red Ark's onion rings. They are. Wait, are these projectiles? They are, aren't they? No, only the only the increased version of B actually is a projectile. I guess the C version is as well. Okay, but the A and the B version are just like giant splashes. And then she can go from that into a follow-up. Okay. So those are not normals, those are her special moves. And then she can do... Okay, so it's like a Rekka series. Because she can do 236A or B into X into A or B or C to do her enders that she gets from the fish normally. Okay. Bubbly Breath. Izumi summons a smaller fish to blow bubbles at her opponent. 214A summons a fish that shoots immediately. While 214B summons a fish that closes in on its opponent before attacking. 214B charge works a little differently, as the fish will instead be surrounded by a large bubble and... Uh-oh. Let's see if this works. Because it might be the lobby that's broken, or it might be those two. Oh. Oh wait, Okami's, were you not the Izumi the left? I saw one of the Izumi's left, so I thought like both of you were like checking your connection. Yeah, I saw you left. You went to Spectre, then you left. Sorry, Communist. I didn't realize it wasn't wired at first and plugged in without resetting Unity network connections. You have to do that? Does the Unity wiki page have hitbox? I don't know if they do or not. I can check that next time I pull it up. I wasn't ready to look at hitbox and be like, man, this is messed up yet. Oh. Use this.
Final close. Divide.
Ooh. Like the very clip of that too. Oh, that gives a backdash. No. Ah! Like a second sooner would have been good. One thing would cause an issue, but sometimes things don't make sense. That's true. The French redneck can be a little bit goofy sometimes.
Yes. First close. Divide. Counter.
I'm dead. I think I am. Spend it. You don't have to.
Second close. Divide.
I should have done it sooner, but I was afraid that he was gonna immediately like frame one do counter, so I was like, I'm gonna delay it. Oh, what? Oh, sh No, wait, what do you mean that didn't connect? Because they were in the air, it made the height a little bit different on that. What was that? That was embarrassing. Okay, cool. Ugh.
Final close. Divide.
Pick up. Do this to push them all the way to the corner. Okay, I just have to use my superior spacing. There we go. I guess that is one thing that I'm not used to having with some certain other characters, where like Suri actually has a really good 5B and 5C that you can actually like use to control space really well compared to a lot of other like fast grappler kind of characters. But like they usually have decent buns, but like Suri can like control space like really well with him. And 60B as well. Ooh, actually matched there. Oh, what's the overhead? As far as I haven't gone for the overhead more often. Oh, they blocked it. Because they definitely did, oh no! They did a good thing. They didn't, yeah. It's unfortunate they weren't able to punish, because they definitely, like, were holding out, because they definitely did that exact thing before. And they were like, I've seen this before, and I was like, I've seen this before. No! My dad. They have 200, they have CS, but I don't know. Okay. I also don't know like which of his things when he starts charging are overheads or not. I guess they never go like low into overhead because that would be terrifying game design, but I don't really know her moves well after coming out, so I thought 60B was a sweep from how it looked. Oh, for her you mean? 60B is a sweep. There are hitboxes, okay. Izumi swings her foot to trace a semicircle on the ground, knocking opponents down in the process. But yeah, no, it looks like they have hitboxes for all of her moves? Yeah, all of her moves. Wait. For IW has like 2 hitboxes. The first one looks like a standard-ish DP hitbox, but the second one like is huge. Not like full screen huge, but like pretty big. There's 2 and 4 B plus C. Lots of bubbly breath, and she just gets like a it looks like Ifrit, where it's just like a giant like line of death. Summons a small fish and seemingly channels its bubble blowing powers to launch a bubbly barrage. Moves better range than the normal versions of bubbly barrage, and it just looks like I don't know if it has like travel or if it just like pops up like a line of death or not, but the 2-2 series is it's when she shoots the fish down to the ground. Visions of, what is this? Wait, what do you mean dive and rising? This one calls Elfie, and Elfie dives forward in the ground. Once in the ground, Elfie waits a moment before jumping on and attacking. When it's in the same spot that Elfie dives, Elfie will attack immediately. Okay, what? The dives depends on which version we use. So she can like set fish, right? Here's a bomb, I swallowed that. Okay, so it looks like if it's in a combo or like if it's actually like hitting, it just goes duh duh, so it doesn't matter. Wait, so what does it mean when it says plus 24 rising? Is that like when it's like set in the ground? Like that's what I'm trying to like figure out right now. Like how does this work on like block? If you block the 2-2 series, does it just stay hidden in the ground until something? There we go. Okay. Thank you, whichever easy did that. So basically, if you block it, it just goes in the ground and stays in the ground until it either gets to become active or until. But basically, you're looking at it's only like -6 minus that, and the plus is that like if it's I guess already in the ground if like you get clipped by it or some weird goofy situation. Okay. Just the Rekka, the Veil the death. Not the death. Apparently she can continue to combo after her IW, but maybe that's only like spacing or like scaling dependent. Also, like I don't know how big the combo is. It's probably like similar to Hyde combo, right? Where like Hyde gets to combo off his IW, but it's like gets to do like 2 extra moves. You're able to reset your stuff, so presumably something like that was able to fix it. No bubble OP. I think you have to like spend meter to get bubble OP, and also I don't know what bubble OP actually is. Okay, that's bubble OP. Okay, blocking the Rekka out. Doesn't look like there's anything that's overhead except for maybe that. It is! Ooh. So if you see the fish, like, going down for the dive, I think that's the only, like, major overhead you have to worry about. No idea. She might have, like, a command normal overhead, since a lot of characters usually have, like, a 6BC overhead, right? BC, JC... Wait, does she not have, like, any, like... She doesn't have a 6C? Really? She's got a 3C. She's got the launcher, like, anti-air one, but... Obviously, the fish dive seems really fast, but... Oh, and she's also got, like, the follow-up off her, like, force function, the C version there, where she does, like, a somersault. She's an overhead. It looks like it's only those two, though. How fast is Fish? It's 26 frames, so it is, like, on par with a, Is that on par with a 60-ish? Where is their Sergi? I want to say Sergi is, like, 60 is about the same speed. Yeah, 26 frame overhead for a 3D60 as well. Okay. But it looks like that and the one off the force function, the only ones she really has. So you can kind of like block her just standing and just like crouching a lot. Oh, that was the 660, I think. Or 660.
レイクダウン
迷いなんてないですね。もう捨てたからね。やったよ。もう遅く追いかけた。
There's the fish out. Okay, so that's how it works. That's the bubbly breath one. It just kind of like lazily goes forward and just weird. The way that kind of like works. Yeah, it sends it out. Oh. That looks both not at all threatening, but also like it looks so unthreatening. But I feel like if like that actually is very terrifying to actually play against, because it's a slow-moving thing that kind of comes towards you. Like it's inevitable in a way, unless you can jump behind it. So that's not the overhead version. So messed up, TBH. I guess you can just jump, but like, if you're jumping, theoretically, because it's like a set and forget projectile, kind of like it's like go my fish and hold down the neutral. If you're jumping, you would think that the Izumi is like kind of falling behind her, like keeping an eye on it. That like it's a it's her way of like controlling space, and like if you're jumping, she can like go and react to you jumping. Oh, does she not? It's just weird angle slash bad size. What does her 3C look like? I have that pulled up. It looks like it's just like at a weird. It's kind of like a strike. It's like a 60-degree angle. Times have lasted a while to strong enough to launch points in the air. It's making it useless anti against its head roll. It doesn't look like fantastic. It looks fine-ish. Like, I guess that's the only tough part, is like it looks like if you're directly under, it doesn't work out. Maybe it's different like in battle or like if you're playing it, but it looks like it's just fine. There goes the fish. Oh, that's interesting. Is the user can just slap the fish away effectively? Recovery's also high. Actually, what is her recovery on that? 37 total frames. What is Ceres for reference? I feel like Ceres isn't. Ceres feels fine usable. Wait, hold on, wait. Am I reading that right? 37 total frames. Oh, that's not total though. This is 3C total. This is like 36 total. What is the hitbox for comparison though? Is that? Oh, his hitbox is a lot nicer though. I can see that. Like after comparing to like my anti-air, where like Ceres is like directly in front of him, basically covering him and a little bit on top of his head as well. Yeah, I can see that. I guess it's not a good like defensive anti-air. At least seems like more like a proactive anti-air. You know what I mean? Where it's like if you're falling behind the fish and you see them jump, you need to put them at the very beginning of it, which, yeah, that can make it rough. Depending on your angles. Like, that's what I like to think that they designed it as, but, yeah. The bubble was behind. And I don't know if it actually like came to effect or something, but I was really afraid that like Izumi got the Aoko Oki for a second with the way the bubble there was like behind the screen. That is terrifying. That thing's like plus 30. Everyone's the hitbox really far below the character. I mean, like... Wow! Nice! Brought it back. That was like basically the entire health bar. It does have head involved, so like the hitbox that goes really far below the character doesn't impact it that much. I guess technically if you're hitting active versus active, but... I might be missing something, but Bubble Oki doesn't look terrifying to me. I can't explain it, but it looks weird. I think this is correct, right? Like I understand the idea where it's like you do your combo, you end in the bubble. That gives you a lot of time to set up the Bubble Oki, but like the Bubble Oki itself just looks like you have to hold it and then that's it. It doesn't look like terrifying. It looks like it's just standard Oki. Okay, let's see if I... Oh! Okay, yeah, let's see. Is this scary? Not really. It's not over yet, though. Honestly, I think I'm more afraid of everything else. Okay, let's see, though. Oh, you're supposed to charge that, right? What? So slow. What? Yeah, I'm dead. I saw Siri do this earlier. Oh, sick jump.
ファーストクローズリバイトいつでジョークブレーカーそこだぶち抜けスライディぶち抜けよ
危ない言えますだった仕方ない水しぶきそこだ水たまり立ち上れいやいっぱい食べたぞよ水たまり
カウンター
Oh, so my armor came in time. So maybe that's like a scary part about it, is that you can't like jump out? Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing bad every single time now. I can't even want the assault jump in. Oh, what?
セカンドクローズリバイトファイヤー
危ない危ない止めるカウンター
Dun, dun, dun.
ここに止めよそこ狙って水しぶきいっぱい食べたぞ危ない水たまり
Oh no! I messed up. I just delivered myself to them in a recoverable form. Am I dead? They don't get the cycle off this, so I'm thinking with the 2 bards. I don't think I die there. I think they're in the air, yeah. I think specifically projectiles aren't overhead because that's the most obvious animation ever. Oh, you mean you getting hit by 2-2? GG's a communist. You can land and do 260 after J236. Are you talking to me or to one of the Usemes?
ファーストクローズリバイト
Because I think you might be talking to me, because I just realized that is a change I think they just made, more or less. Because I've been getting... Because yeah, if you do J236 kind of low, you can do 236 like A or B off it. And I've been like, oh, that's interesting. But I didn't think about using the armored version, like the plus, like I get the free plus one version. Oh. That's kind of interesting. It feels so bad. I can't explain, but it feels really bad to use 226. I know that's like what the game is a little bit. Is like I'm gonna spend my meter to get plus frames, but I feel bad doing it because I don't know what to do with the plus frames. It feels like getting plus frames, at least to me as a player, is just like I don't know what to do with these. They don't seem scary. I guess at the very least you can use them to like walk in. There's a maid. I might have walked my name. Yeah, the one on the right, Izumi, the fish one. I like the color palette that this Izumi's using. The Anji PTSD. I didn't play Strive, so what's the relation between the fish and Anji and Strive? It's like from whatever from Anji and Strive, this is mostly just from... Anji was like a really scary character, actually. I did play against Anji a little bit. But the only thing I remember is like he had this little like armor, his guard pumps, right? And I don't remember anything else that Anji had outside of that. I guess he had the thing where like he has the butterfly, right? The butterfly drop. Oh, does he have a fish dance? Anji's just annoying. I can see that one though. That whiff? Oh, was that his new move he got? Okay, that would explain it. Because I know a lot of, not every character, but a lot of like the release characters got new moves. I know Soul, Kai, and Nago still have not gotten their new moves, which is I'm excited for 2.0. Strive 2.0 could be insane, and I'm kind of hoping it is. However, what's really interesting is, I think in part just because it was a new patch, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about Strive again, and I'm realizing it seems terrifying to me. Seeing people talking about Strive and seeing like what Strive is, kind of like even like before it was the like the Wild Assault was like the big scary thing. I was like, oh, that's kind of like, that is kind of scary, but that doesn't seem like that egregious. But now what I'm realizing, the thing that makes it terrifying as a whole, it's that Pot was like a top tier character, and he's still a top tier character, it looks like. And I realize now that's a terrifying thing to me. Because I was watching, it was just a Twitter clip, right? So this gives me no context. Like, I don't know the actual true legitimate health of the game, but it is one of those things you see, like, basically a headline, you're just like, oh, that's terrifying, I don't like that. And it was a clip of Pot versus, Asuka, that man, as I know him. And it was just like, the Pop just kept flicking, and the Asuka could do nothing. And I was like, this is terrifying. Strive is scary, man. Potemkin has like, there are like Karas in Strive, and so like, Potemkin can Kara into an armored Pop Buster still. Which got increased range because they removed Karas at one point, so they gave him increased range and they added Karas back, but they didn't remove the increased range. Like, the more I look at it, the more I think about it just now, it's like Strive was made by someone that really didn't like Exert. And was like, yeah, Pot's the worst character in Exert. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip the script entirely. He's gonna be the best character. Ooh. See, this is why this game is terrifying. You can just like block everything if you're good. I'm sorry that doesn't like pick up. Whoa. Throw into a little combo. So let's try and like dash block in here to get into position. Ooh! Tossing up, gets the anti-air, this should kill. Like whenever Yuzu has Seth at like that round start or greater spacing, I see the Seth like dashing in, but I'm trying to think like, what? I'm actually surprised the Seth won that interaction. Throw into the not in the combo. That whiffed? Whoa! I wouldn't be upset, but that looked kind of cool. Teleports behind you, then teleports back in front of you to throw you. Terrifying. He has an Atomic Blade. And Monday welcome in. Hello, hello. Gets the air to air, gets the combo. It's the block. Ooh, I saw the fuzzy block there. I'm surprised that also didn't. It's like the second time I've seen. I actually don't know how finicky Seth's combos are. You're so used to like seeing everyone's like combos being like pop off that like you never. It's one of those moments. Whenever you see someone like combo drop on a character, you're like, oh, they are fallible. They are just like me, for real, for real. You guys in A? We are in A. The lobby is, if you're in an A, you can join. It's just, look in the, search the lobby. It should be called something like Open Lobby. Or VFGC Open Lobby, I think. We are not applicable. We are that mysterious third choice you choose when it's neither yes nor no. Not just me too. You need your caffeine or bed, either or. Thank you, Dolly. He's just going. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't connect? I felt so good about that. I was like, I can do the. What do you mean? Take this pad back. I felt so good about doing the thing into the jump, and I was like, I get a combo off this, and apparently I don't. What do you mean? Sorry. Ah. Ooh. I don't like that traded. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hate this. Hate that. I want to go home. Has he always been able to do that? And if so, why? That looks wrong. You can cancel on whiff landing into an EX. Is that a thing? That's just always been a thing? Can I? Oh, I can't. I think I can actually, but I think I just messed up my age. What? I mean, that's fine. I was just spacing. Gotta punch him before he touches the ground. Why? Why is this like this? I called it out earlier that this was my least favorite minigame in the game, and I didn't realize how much I meant that until now. It's like actually terrifying. Because I've seen, like, I've played the little minigame before, but that's like, that was like the supercharged version of playing the minigame. The rich get richer, Balmus. Actually, don't know if Hyde is. Is Hyde still looking like on the top side? I assume he is, but first, second, third, EX version. Hyde Rekka. Hyde rises forward in the air with a series of 3 sword strikes, the backbone of most combos. Literally has a gap between it and the second, even if you aren't delaying them, making the prime target of using the reversal against the opponent is already able to do so. So theoretically, like, between the second and third is kind of where you want to do your thing, but then the high player can know that and plan accordingly. But also the way that, like, you're positioning where you are on the way you were doing second to third, it feels like, would you be able to reversal that? I think you lost your enter key. Did your mechanical keyboard explode? Must have been too hard to sprint. It did! How are you sending chat messages? Did you find it, or do you have to like use the caveman one of hitting the chat button now? That also works, I guess. Ooh. What's the combo? Oh, and the side switch? It's reversal. Oh, I was gonna say that was a low damage for even for an IW, but yeah, you can actually combo off that. I see. No problem. So yeah, is it the idea that like if Izumi raw does the IW, she gets to do the combo into it and it does approximate damage, but like if she ends it with an IW, it's like 2 scale at that point that she gets like maybe an attack or 2. I guess that's what High does too, I think. Oh, is your thing far out enough that you can actually mess with it? I guess mine theoretically should be that as well. I don't know, I haven't popped this thing up in a while. You guys all clean your mechanical keyboards, right? You guys have all done the thing where like at least once a year you go and you just take a knife and you pop open all the keys off your mechanical keyboard. I guess you don't need a knife. You can probably do it with other things. If you're fancy, maybe you have like the actual like pop. But like you do that, then you take all your keys, you put them in a nice warm bowl of soapy water, and you just kind of like stir them around for a bit, and then you just go with like a brush and or compressed air and just and get all your gamer gunk out. I knew you would, Mayu, see? Gotta find a custom strip in the dusty ass storage. Has it cleaned in 3 years? So, did you clean it before you used it? I assume you did. Speaking of cleaning things, by the way, I have cleaned my keyboard recently. You know what I haven't cleaned recently? I need to clean my computer itself. I see the dust on the front vents. I can draw a happy face in it, actually. Oh, this is bad, actually. I just drew a happy face and oh, that's a lot of dust. That's an issue. You guys have compressed air? I think what I'm gonna do is, I've been telling myself this for the last week or so. Every time I look over and I see how dusty the PC is, I'm going to go grab some more RAM because I want to upgrade from 16 to 32. And when I do that, when I swap it out, that's when I'll let go and I'll blast the thing with compressed air. Give it its old yearly cleaning. I don't like that now I can look over at my tower and I can see a smiley face that I just drew in there. That's gonna like haunt me, and that's gonna be like my ooh, Ace, you really need to clean this. It's literally the equivalent of like someone on a car writing "wash me." Uzuki. I'll be real, I don't know what any character got in this patch. Outside of Tsurugi. I know Ogre got like supercharged. That was kind of cool. I don't know if that was actually different or not, but it looked weird because it looked like it, like Yuzu did two, like, did the airstring, landed, and then did like a TK version of the airstring again. But it might have just been a really, really low to the ground version of it. Ooh. I like that little like jump in, jump back, kind of trying to bait anti-airs or baiting throws, or just mashing buttons kind of deal.
Final close. Divide.
Surprised the call. Also a little bit surprised that like it didn't get like the 2-hit catch. What? I didn't think that actually had that that far reach. Working it out.
Second close. Divide.
Seven 3 for the Yuzu or 7-3 for the Uzugi thing? Y-shaped Johnny. You think Uzuki wins this that hard? I see this mismatch. Yuzu is a Iaido practitioner. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, so the other way around. So I can see how like Uzuki might be able to like control space using the stabs. But obviously the mist fighters, the Iaido sword slashes probably like control that out. But I guess like if Yuzu goes in the air, Uzuki doesn't have like that much to like go for it, right?
Yes. 喧嘩しようぜ。
お前も運が悪いな。
ファーストクローズ。リバイト。
行くぞ。
はい。
捕まえたぞ。うるさい。で、よっと。行くぞ。それ。
No.
切り裂く。砕けよ。血を吐え。で、切り裂く。詰め。で、
Bring the meter to push all the way to the corner.
Second close. リバイト。
詰め。
カウンター。ぶちボールセッター。ぶちボール
反撃開始だ。
Oh, nice. おお。Oh shoot. Okay. Because I was in the air, it made the combo a little bit harder. Oh, was that ADP? Oh, ho, ho. Forgot you do that. Oh, I was hoping that'd be for the throw. Ooh, no, good.
Final close. リバイト。
Oh, she said my name. Hey, there we go. Here's a rocket, walk on in. It's not the Tight Moon one, it's a different French bread one, if that's what you're asking. Let's lay with Siri. Go get some drinks if you need them. Get your water. Get your rest. It's different than the one last week, if that's what you're asking. Yeah. Ooh. Made by the same dev, though. So understand the confusion. I barely play this matchup, so I don't know what happened there, but that looked real goofy. I actually didn't know who was gonna win that, and it was just like, it sounded like a cowbell, basically. Oh, I did not mean to do things I did there. That's an overhead. Oh no, I'm not blocking overhead. Stop doing that. Why would you have a shield if you're not going to be aggressive with a rocket? Oh, that worked. It's like, have you ever actually seen like... Oh, what? It was the ADP, so like they could EX cancel it. And then I somehow was able to block it actually, but that was probably plus then. But like, real talk, have you ever actually seen like people using like buckler shields especially? Like I'm using a giant shield and she's using the buckler shield, so it's actually arguably like more representative of her. But like they would just like use that to like smack an MF'er. Because it is just a giant piece of metal you can just hit people with. Stop doing that. Aww. Exactly. Like a buckler is basically, especially a buckler, because it's so small, it's just basically a brass knuckle? But Tsurugi is a really strong guy, so he can just do that with his entire shield. I crossed up. No, that crossed up! Oh, no, 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 no! I want to do a funny! Let's go back to the corner. That's the fun part with Tsurugi. You do always just go to the corner. No, 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 no! Because I knew it was going to be the A version too. I've seen the pattern. I knew what was going to happen there. I just messed up my meaty. Oh no! Oh, real! Nice block. Oh no, it did the high thing! That was supposed to be just another 5C. I can't block overheads. I think I'm alive though, because it was an assault starter, even with one bar, even with Iwex. No, no, I was really hoping that like I could then assault while I was over them and like have it whiff. Top 1 saddest freeze frames. Still being chat, but every round felt worse. I'm out of the room. Gotcha, gotcha. I'll say sometimes, yeah, you just need to like take a break. Rather presented that I could have, because that would have still hurt through gear. Oh, with a buckler. Right, because you've done, you have done competitive sword fighting. We talked about that before. Mysterio. It's probably because you mentioned you were EU, right, Atomic? You're probably over the connection indicator. We're probably not gonna be going too much longer anyway. I'll probably do one more go myself, and then once I'm on after that, I'll kill the room. I think I have it to 3 and higher, yeah. Dude, what are you guys getting at the OS Mitten 20% off sale? Excuse me, an extra 20% off. Also, real talk, the middle fit, like if you look at the mannequins right behind them, the middle fit kind of looks like Chie from Persona 4. I think it's just because it's green and yellow, but... Seth is a rough character to play against. Obviously, I think to play Seth really well, you have to be like... I don't know, a Seth player might be like, actually, this is actually the easiest thing ever, but it always feels like playing your ninja-esque character with your Seth or your Chip. You gotta like really go hard at it. It's 4 AM, I'm cooked. You should probably get some bed though. Like, yeah, you can just get, like, part of me is like, Seth is probably really hard because they have to be doing, like, I imagine just a lot of APM, like, I'm imagining the gif of the dude speedrunning, sweating everywhere, and then the other part of me is like, you can just teleport and then just, you have a projectile that covers your ass. Oh, I'm just not realizing, yeah, that's really cool. I'm looking at Izumi's sprite more now. And yeah, like when the fish is out, she loses her little scarf because the scarf is her fish. That's so neat. I'm noticing a lot more, yeah, because with this Izumi palette too, where like everything is really like a blue color, but the fish itself is like yellow. The scarf is yellow. I really do like this Izumi color. Yeah, like right there, like the scarf isn't on anymore, and so it's just completely blue, and that's like that's why I noticed that. I was like, hold on, yeah, it just actually turns into the fish. Cool. Ooh. See, but now the issue is, like, whenever she has the fish out and she's not wearing the scarf, I think I don't like this color palette as much. Because I think I like the color palette because it had the yellow scarf contrasting all the blue. But, like, when the fish is out, all it is just straight up blue. and it weakens the visual as a whole. It's so weird seeing the set combos drop because the projectile doesn't track well enough. You know what you have to do to like make that work? I guess you have to delay your own hits so that they're in hit some longer, and by the time like you finish your last part of your staircase, that's when that can connect. Oh, hey, look at that. What do they use me do when stuff teleports on them? I think it was summoning the fish. Not plus one. That should be enough. What? 2 frames. That's all it needs. Just 2 frames and you're good. I should have gone for it. I didn't believe. There we go. That's another thing that I wasn't doing earlier. This like set, but like doing just the run up delay into 6xc is really good for catching people out as Tsurugi. Nice. Oh no, I was just holding forward. Ooh. I have 200 meter and I have 4 pulls, so I can do this to spin a little bit back. No. Oh, that's gonna kill me so much now. Because I'm like delaying it so late. Because I want to try to go for a late bloomer, but I'm like landing. Ooh, wow. Oh, you know what's actually, that's actually so insane too, because that's projectile invul now. I'll burn the meter here just because then it gives me time to charge a little bit, since I am at the, there we go. should win Vorpal here. No. I didn't even. Not only did I get combo, but I lose Vorpal because I got teched. My throne. Did I just? What? I was gonna try to backdash, but I got double teleported on. Got Vorpal though. Wait. No. No, I'm gonna die because I can't block cross-ups. Or overheads, more specifically. Stop. Ooh, okay. She's dead? Uh-oh. No, 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 no! I did 236C, they teleported behind me so it become a cross-up button. Oh, that's so messed up. What? Oh, because I did, Okay. You can punish that then, that's good. Should've done the second 5A. I was like, no, there's no way they match. They see me doing 5A, they're blocking. What? Oh, what was the grab? I think I'm alive though. I think this gets scaled really hard, and they don't have the meter for it. That's the good news. Again, like if Seth is in the air, I can just put up the shield and I'm mostly safe from anything they want to do. Oh, that 2B buff is so good actually. I wasn't ready for it, but like that was, I saw the 2B connector and I was like, ooh. Oh, I crossed up. Oh! I clipped like the backdash, I think? I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. So taking the throw does get rid of the orb, but yeah. That's good though. That's super nice. We're gonna kill it after like 2 games, Atomic, sorry. Watch my inputs for that game we just had. Or no, for the, no, you're playing Hilda, Luca. I don't think you can watch inputs. That'd be kind of cool actually, but I don't think you can look at inputs in an active game. Oh! I know Hilda has that little cheeky knowledge check, but ooh, the Seth orb catching it. Just sat there and blocked. Nice. Doesn't get the kill off it though. Luca could bring it all the way back. Oh. Lord. This looks like such an insane matchup. At least the way you guys are playing it right now. Like obviously Hilda has a decent amount of space for a little bit, but Seth just being able to like dart around. Could finagle with that. Like that. Blocks the overhead. Bro. What? So active. I know Luca just did two like really low to the ground, like J2Cs or something like that, but the very first instance of that looks so weird because I think Seth was also like in the air doing something goofy, right? Like I think I saw what the play there was, but it like whiffed and then it like whiffed again. Okay. With that, so true, viewers, thank you guys for watching. We're wrapping it here for the night. How do I do quick message? Perfect. Oh, that's good. That was interesting. The circuit changes are kind of cool. It's interesting seeing the little things he got. The biggest one to me is like doing J236 into like being able to do J236 into Rekka series looks interesting. I don't know if like he can use that in combos at all. That'd be interesting. And I don't know if people have done the work on it. It's been out for the patch has been out for like a week, so I imagine maybe, but I don't know how like Hisuri is on priorities or if there's like a dedicated lab monster for it. For him. But that's interesting, especially the one on block, which that's gonna be really weird to get used to, is being able to do 236 J236X into like 236C on block to get like plus frames. Kind of cool. Show's been living on Live 3, perfect. So that means I get to steal stuff, hopefully. Awesome. Cool. With that, I got nothing else. We're gonna wrap here. As I go to find someone else to raid, so let me remind you guys stuff we're doing the rest of the week. We are doing Arknights tomorrow. We're going to be wrapping up Chapter 14. The grand finale of the Arknights main story for now. Into Act 2. In addition, we're doing, what are we doing on Thursday? We're doing, Little Kitty Big City's getting an update. Hey, what's up, Blamey? Welcome on in. We're doing Little Kitty Big City. It's getting update on Thursday. It's getting update on Wednesday, technically, but we're playing it on Thursday then. Sunday, we're finishing Blueprints. Sunday is also, it's Labor Day weekend, service crew, so if you're in America, congratulations. You get an extra day off work. That's all I got, though. Let's see. We're going to send you guys over to... Ooh. Let me take a gander at this real quick. I was here from the starting soon screen until now. Nice. Sitting there biting, waiting your time. Like a trapdoor spider, Blammy. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Conqueror King channel, currently playing through IB. It was a really cool game. I played it like way long ago. I remember very little about it, but I know the vibe is immaculate. So go check it out. Should be fun. Set this bad boy up. I check it every so often. I check for chests, then tap out instantly. You're getting what you need to do. You're doing your job. You're getting spare parts, Blammy. Congratulations. Yeah, with that, I got nothing else. So sure, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. Have a good night, Philo. Sorry. And so, sure, go say hi in 3, 2, 1. See you there.